Okay, now we'll go from where we left off here. We're at the confirm start autoresponder, and again, it'll show you anything that you might be missing here, which the default content was still in there from the last one, because we replicated it. You start your autoresponder. Now I actually want to go and pause the autoresponders because you're not ready to use them yet. But you don't have any forms hooked up, so it really doesn't matter. I'll show you how to pause them and unpause them. Click on it, pause. When you click on pause, it always takes you to this page, and you just hit back from down here. Actually, it took me back to the template builder for some reason, so let's just go to the save and exit and go back down to the autoresponders. So we can pause the other one, keep paused. Okay, I got both of the autoresponders paused. Now we're going to go to the list and show you how to get the forms. Alright, we're going to want to use this form since this is the one that we've got hooked up to the autoresponder. Every time you make a list in MailChimp, it automatically creates forms for you. Just want to click over here and go to sign up forms. And like I said before, it doesn't matter if you could go ahead and get your sign up forms from your list before you make the autoresponder. It doesn't really matter. And you have several different choices. Sign up forms, you can even right here, it'll show you how to add a form to Facebook. You've got form integrations. If your landing page would happen to be WordPress, you're able to customize code for that, and you can click here to learn more about that. Let's go back to the sign up forms. I think the one that you're wanting me to kind of set up here for you is the embedded forms. So you would select that. That's the forms that you would put code on your website or landing page. And if not, we've got one other kind. And here's basically, it's a very generic form. If you do not know, this is the classic form. If you do not know coding, then it's just going to be this simple here. You could do super slim. This is just the email address. This is probably the one that you're going to want, because you just need the email address. There's naked. Very generic. And here's your advanced. If you can write custom code or API, then this is where you'd want to go. But you're probably just going to want to use this super slim here. Right here is where you would change the name. If you didn't want to say subscribe to our mailing list, you could default to something else. Right here, form width, it's usually about 300 to 400 is about the best. Most people's email addresses aren't that long, but they are, so let's go to 400. Okay, that looks about right. Now down here is where you just copy this code and paste it on your notepad or wherever. Give it to your developer to put on your landing page. And now let's go back to sign up forms, because there is another one. Now we're going to explore the select the general forms, excuse me. I said select, goodness. My allergy medicine's kind of kicking in here, sorry. Okay, I told you that they're generic forms that they have. These are forms that MailChimp actually pages, sign up form pages that MailChimp posts on their server. These are a little bit more customable, and you want the sign up form. You can have sign up form alerts. You got your sign up form thank you page, welcome page. You've got all kinds of unsubscribe forms, goodbye emails, update profile, and other forward from a friend, and all different things that you can do down here. Survey, landing page. So you just want the regular sign up form. Here's the URL to it. And here you go. So you can design it. The different background colors. Guess it can be in a different language. Yeah. Okay, let's just go to build right now because I'm not real sure. You didn't really want them forms. Hidden. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but in order to hide this, you need to hit the minus button. So we want to hide the first name also. Click that button. Or you can delete it altogether. But I don't want to do that because you might want to add it in later. You can always add them back in though. From over here. Add a field. Okay, so now the only thing visible is the email address. You want to go to design. I don't know if you're going to use this or not. You could probably take that out if you wanted to, or add in a message here. Subscribe. Subscribe mailing list. Which you can always go back and edit later. Okay. I think it's a pretty standard width for this. I don't know that you... Let me see if there's a default width here. If you can change it. Yeah, it's just a default width. The width. Field box labels. You see you're able to do everything else here. But you could use this for Facebook post or even just putting on a landing page to click here. But this is where you would want to come to get your URLs for that. And that's as simple as the list forms get. I do not put them up on the pages or anything for anybody because I'm not a developer. I can customize these type of forms, but I cannot customize the embedded forms because again I'm not a developer and I don't know enough coding to get that done. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you is, because your lists and your forms code and everything's right there. So I'm going to run through the campaigns for you. You said something about it, but I think you might have been talking about the autoresponders. But I've got a few more minutes left, so I thought I'd show you. This is not a whole lot different than creating an autoresponder actually, as far as maybe creating a newsletter or an email blast that you'd want to send out. So just click create campaign. Really regular old campaign. again, you want to pick a list that you want to use. I'll just use this one again. You can always delete. We'll delete this campaign when I'm done showing you. Go to next. See, the only difference between the two is the autoresponder was here. So we're at the setup point. And I'm just going to Tammy from Fiverr again. Okay, everything looks good. You could change the subject line if you wanted onward. Okay, from here is where you'd want to pick your templates. You get to choose from several. This is the one that we first chose. We did the autoresponders, but let's just go to our save template. Hit select. So you're using the very same editors that you did when you created an autoresponder. Okay, now we're using the template that we used in the autoresponders. From here, you'd want to change your content, the design of the page. You can preview and test it, send yourself an email or preview. When you're done designing, hit next, or you could just go to confirm. You don't have to hit next. You can go to any one of these you need to edit. And here's your warnings. Still got a warning that it's got the default header information that MailChimp puts in, which need to be changed whenever you go to send out a campaign. Now you either schedule, or you can send now or schedule. And then schedule from here. Schedule your campaign. You can change your time zones if you need to in here. Edit, but it's probably set the way you want it. And that is how you schedule a campaign, which we're not going to do that. So I'm going to exit and go back to my campaign so we can delete this out. And that's pretty much how you set up a campaign, set up autoresponders, and set up your forms. I hope this is what you were looking for. If it was not, please let me know and I can go back through something for you. Like I said, I couldn't do probably as much to forms as you was wanting me to, but a developer can go right in there and get that code and put that up on a landing page for you, or use the URL that's under there and link it somewhere, Facebook maybe. Okay, thank you for your order, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Bye.